tree remained dead.
I have delivered the missive about the meeting. Do you have any questions, Master Dan Heng?
I know all that I wish to know. Thank you.
You need not address me as Miss. I am but one of Miss Bailu's maids. Before this goes ahead... Oh, who might this be? I'm speaking with Master Dan Heng. I'm afraid this doesn't involve you.
She is a close friend. I've invited her along to bear witness. Please, treat her as you would me.
Then I hope you don't plan on meeting with Miss Bailu. Bailu is simple and innocent, incapable of ill intent. It's natural for... Please, hear what I have to say. I have good reason to be concerned. Perhaps you should know that Miss Bailu's path to becoming a High Elder was neither in compliance with proper protocol, nor of her own volition. Everything was a result of the stubbornness of her predecessor, Dan Feng. The Preceptors heard of Master Dan Heng's return, and were uncertain whether it constituted good or ill fortune. However, many have surmised that the Luofu's High Elder succession tradition will soon be back, and whether we find another suitable candidate in accordance with the laws of our people, or have you take up the position. But if Master Dan Heng were to hand everything over to Miss Bailu, it could lead to great upheavals on the horizon. Such a major matter as this is naturally... I've been a maid here for 12 years now, and was with my mistress every... As far as the Xianzhou is concerned, children like... I can't... Miss Bailu is young, naive.
I understand your concern.
Then I will... Master Dan Heng, whether you choose to meet Miss Bailu or...
I haven't even set eyes on Bailu. You've been spending too much. You know that I'm a descendant of the Luofu, yet that power stems from Dan, based on the physiological principles of it. But in reality, I was locked up in the now. I plan to face that shadow. The star skiff is ready.
That tree remained dead. I don't believe
Your
it.
extractor cleaned or you're stuck?
The rumors are true. You really are. I'm Hila Lu Ying of the Alchemy Commission. I'm a videoterer too, as you can see. I'd heard the reincarnation of the great sinner has returned to the Luofu and wanted to leave this troubled place.
I'm not surprised.
Return to being a nameless. Stay out of the High Elf. The Luofu videoterer have finally recovered from Dan Feng's grievous sins, and we're
I have no intention of threatening.
You may have a clear conscience, but even do not repeat the mistakes.
Excuse me, are you two on your way to the Alchemy Commission?
Hello. What brings you two here? The wind and waves are restless around...
Even you came...
This encounter was not of my making. I've been recuperating in the alchemy, but your question would suggest that there are others interested in the suite. Matters that concern the rise and fall of the videoterer will inevitably attract certain parties. Those that would work circumstances to their advantage. Be it Dan Feng, the Preceptors.
Your injury hasn't dulled your instincts, General. The Preceptors and the Commission seem deeply concerned.
A chance meeting is a gift from fate. The power struggle between the Preceptors and their High Elder is a tale. The Elders used to have a small say in appointing the new High Elder. Who could have him now that Don Hong has arrived? Us Preceptors have been suppressed for some time now. They will inevitably try to overturn the situation. These people speak of legitimate. The healer lady has draconic features now that Don Feng's reincarnation. After Don Feng's abdication, they fought against the Preceptors and saved Bailu's dignity. These folks aren't the type to just... It is an internal affair of the Videotaurus. As long as it... Nevertheless, as a friend, let me remind you of one thing. So long as Don Hong and Bailu, with their respective High Elder powers and titles, both remain on the Law Fu, it's getting late.
Master Don Hong, you're back. Have you made your decision? Will you come with me to meet with the elders first? Or are you set on seeing
Miss Bailu is already waiting at Scalgore.
Your stubbornness is redolent of your previous incarnation.
Sorry, but you're not going anywhere. A criminal who destroyed our succession is unworthy of setting foot.
Wait. Master Don Hong's presence at Scale Gorge Waterscape has been approved by the 6 charioteers and the Preceptors. He is no longer...
Empty rhetoric. There are ways of unearthing his true identity, and even his reincarnation should answer for the monstrous crimes of them. Die, Don Feng.
Heaven's search. Time to choose.
You say Don Feng was merely your previous incarnation. How then do you still possess the power of the High Elder?
I sent a storm.
As I expected, Don Feng, you have...
Thank you for...
They came for me.
It's risky to remain here. We should leave. Master Don Hong, after your meeting, will...
Should I ever want to meet the Preceptors, Miss Huanxi?
I understand. Please...
It could be dangerous ahead. We should...
So slow. I've been waiting for you here for ages. Hello there. Long time no see. What are you doing here?
We were met by an assassin on the way over.
An assassin? Are you...
Fortunately, the skills of Master Don Hong and his friends were too much for them. There are those that wish to assassinate Master Dan Heng, miss. Presumably...
I don't care about my legitimacy. Why do they? I told you, whoever wants to...
I am Dan Heng. It is an honor to meet you, Miss Ba.
You're Dan Heng? I heard about how you parted the ancient sea and Scale Gorge waterscape. These assassins have got...
Miss Bailu, please don't say things like...
Let me take a look at you. Dragon horns. Well, they say you're Dan Feng's reincarnation. I suppose it must be true then. But you're different from me. Where's your tail? If I let you be High Elder, will you grow a tail?
About the High Elder succession. I'm here to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. This is the duty of the lawful Vidyadhara.
Oh, really? Then why'd you come to CB? All I've learned since my hatching rebirth are some medical skills at the Alchemy Commission. I can't repair seals or part the sea like you can.
I should take this opportunity to talk with you about the past, Miss Bailu. I've heard about your situation.
Interesting. You're not like other grown-ups. You say what you think, and you seem...
Precisely.
Let's go then.
Miss...
Guanxi, please wait here for me. I'll come back as soon as I can. I've got these two to look after me. Wow. What a magnificent...
Yes. Forming a seal and using their power to curb the spread of the arbor's roots is an important task.
News to me. The elders must be well aware that I'm not qualified for this position. Which begs the question, why did...
That's exactly what I've come to Scale Gorge Waterscape to find out. Among the Vidyadhara, the High Elder is the existence closest to the permanence. According to historical records, the High Elder succession involves a secret ritual known as the Transmutation Arcanum, as well as a treasure known as Dragon Heart. Once succession is complete, the former High Elder undergoes a hatching rebirth, while the new High Elder begins to display draconic features. However, Dan Feng's ritual failed, and his powers remained within me.
So, in medical terms, he messed up the prescription. And brought suffering down on himself.
I want to use this opportunity to repair the Ambrosial Arbor's seal. Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague, water of the ancient sea. Upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots. Strange. This is different from the breaking of the seal. Why is there no reaction?
What's wrong? Not going to plan, huh?
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague.
Shun the tree's growth, the residual plague. Water of the ancient sea,
upon the High Elder's command, subdue the eternal roots.
This feeling.
That's it. You did it. And this alone should prove to everyone that you are the true High Elder. When the seal was reestablished, did you recall anything?
It was like a tide surging through my mind. I became really huge and the whole of Scale Gorge Waterscape was responding to my voice, resonating with me. That's fun! Dan Heng, teach me another trick. Let's see.
Wait. Can you feel it? You! Protect Bailu!
Hey! I'm doing the protecting here. Nobody's getting hurt with me around.
That's it. That's it. Lance forward! Keep up!
dragon.
Not a scratch.
I see something different.
You can fight it or rock with it.
How did they manage to appear right next to us without a sound?
They may have used a cloud hymn to create mist and provide a smoke screen. I'm afraid this ambush was probably lying in wait for us. Seems like some people have had enough of my presence. If so, why would they want to harm Bailu? We don't know how many there are. Let's get out of here.
Look at that shadow. Could it be an assassin?
Don't worry.
This power, it rivals the tidal forces in Scale Gorge Waterscape.
I'm afraid you have the wrong person. These floating shadows are called mirage echoes. They are memories of past lives and echoes from the past that the Vidyadhara shed.
The books say that these mirages only speak to people they can recognize. And the water...
Seems this mirage...
There's no mistake. This old man would recognize your voice anywhere. Have you come to this sacred place to repent? The proud son of the Vidyadhara, hero of the High Cloud Quintet. You've walked with us your whole life. You availed yourself of the transmutation arcanum to summon that draconic abomination, and almost laid waste to Scale. If your allies hadn't united to slay it, then the abomination would have destroyed the ambrosial Arbor's seal. Tell me, did it sadden you to watch the abomination perish? As the High Elder, you should have freed us from the plight of rebirth and set foot on a brand new path. But instead, you were seduced by your reputation and abandoned yourself. You counted CM Jonitas and even showed the upcoming trial is your final chance. Hand over the secrets of the transmutation arcanum now. Isn't that draconic abomination you created proof of the transmutation art?
I heard that Dan Feng craved the powers of our dragon ancestor Long the Permanence, and created a monstrous dragon-like creature. That must be what he's referring to. And so the hero of the Xianzhou... Elder, look around you. You've long since reincarnated. What remains here are just the mirages of the water.
Impossible. I still live.
I don't like this mirage. He thought that the Vidyadhara was superior to other races. And that... I guess Danfeng probably never told them the secret of the transmutation arcanum.
We shouldn't linger here. The assassins are using skilled cloud hymn magic to make themselves invisible. These mirage echoes, on the other hand, are vestiges of the past. If we can center and transmit the echo, let's look for mirage echoes and send out pulses. To get close enough to reveal our weak spots.
Lance forward!
Break! World cleansing dragon.
Let's rock!
Bile, you fled the Alchemy Commission yet again. How many times have I told...
Sorry. I'm sorry. Wait. I remember that voice. That's the old chief alchemist.
Reborn? More excuses. I don't think so. The appearance of Bailu returned to the Forbidden Residence. I must speak with Master Don.
Oh, wait! No!
Master Don Fong, I finally understand your plan. That little girl is the key to the Transmutation Arcanum. The Vidyadhara performs self-reincarnation, but we are unable to reproduce. If this continues, one day our noble draconic bloodline will perish. But I have been without success for a long, long time.
Don Feng.
Master Don Feng, your changes to the Transmutation Arcanum created a draconic abomination that wreaked great destruction. My understanding of reproduction was limited by ordinary to unearth the potential might of Long's blood, and incorporate preceptors are too narrow-minded to see your talent.
What does she mean?
The Transmutation Arcanum seems to contain a secret that allows the Vidyadhara to escape the cycle of reincarnation and return to normal reproduction. Let's go. This Mirage Echo. You must be a
How many of us perished in that disaster? And the doctors at the Alchemy Commission said I have to reincarnate. You once told us that we should cherish every life cycle.
I must listen to him very carefully.
I will never forgive you. And it...
Dan Heng, is this the price we pay for bearing the power of the High Elder?
Before any of this transpires, you have enough time to prepare.
Miss Bailu, are you okay? You were in there for such a long time.
Luckily, I had Dan Heng and her to protect me.
I didn't expect those assassins to be so brazen and reckless, storming a sacred place like Scale Gorge Waterscape and pursuing you. Rest assured, fortunately, the three of you were blessed by the gods. If anything had...
Assassins? None of us mentioned that the danger involved assassins.
Oh, it's because we were already attacked at the ferry, no? I was just worried that those people would try and attack you again.
You said those assassins only came from Mr. Dan Heng, but the ones we met in the ruins were coming from me.
Perhaps the real dereliction of duty was that not enough happened to you.
So, did the elders send you to take out the...
That was my idea alone. How could from my perspective, the Vidyadhara requires only one High Elder. A second High Elder, one who is weak and useless, must be removed. Miss Bailu, our relationship as mistress and...
Heaven's search. Price!
You don't look so good.
strength. Heaven's surge. Break! Awaken dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
I'm on guard.
I sense a storm.
Time to show what's in your prescription!
Lance at the ready. I'm on guard.
The strength.
Let me tend your wounds.
Lance at the ready.
The times are changed.
Am I too late?
General! Did you bring reinforcements?
Show no mercy. Reinforcements? I am the reinforcements.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
Not fret.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Rise! Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
You bully!
Forever.
Conflict is pitiless.
Need a doctor?
I'm on guard.
The strength.
Sacred of the saint.
There's no time to lose.
Here, this thunder.
Lance at the ready.
I sense a storm.
A foregone conclusion.
Let me tend your wounds. Time to show what's in your prescription!
Not fret.
Spider-Man!
I'm on guard.
The strength.
You bully! Need a doctor?
Heaven's surge. Rise! Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Time to what's in your prescription!
Nice teamwork.
Follow my charge. Time. Show no mercy.
I sense a storm. Heaven's surge. Break!
A foregone conclusion.
Lance ablaze. Lance forward. Lance at the ready.
You bully!
The strength. Heaven's surge. Rise!
A pity.
Did the Preceptors truly believe that they should return to their senses? Attacking the Dragon Lady only
The whole thing was planned by me and me alone.
Save your breath. We all know the truth once the Cloud Knights send you to the Ten Lords.
Too late, Jingyue.
I always felt useless in the eyes of the elders. A false dragon who failed to inherit the power. And today I realized they'll use any means of removing me.
Not all of the Vidyadhara harbor evil intentions. If you feel uneasy, Dragon Lady, the Seat of Divine Foresight can arrange for you to stay.
Thank you, General. I'd like to...
Very well.
The Vidyadhara have neither parents nor family members. Once born, the teacher is assigned to instruct the young Vidyadhara in the art of Cloud Hymn, as well as Dane Хэн.
If you're asking about Vidyadhara tradition, I'm afraid that's something I never had any experience of. In my fragmented dreams, I meet enemies on the battlefield. But in my travels, I meet many people who I can describe.
As far back as I can remember, I've had the Preceptors and Alchemy Commission healers telling me what to do. Cure diseases, save lives. I don't know if that counts as teaching. You know something? It feels like you're the teacher I've been waiting for. Virtuous in the past life, master in the next life. Perhaps we were friends or disciples in our previous incarnations.
A friend or disciple of Dan Feng? Miss Bailu. At first, I was worried that your title of High Elder was in name only.
You mean the power to repair the seal? The power you taught?
The Mirage Echoes of Scalebridge Waterscape mentioned that not only was Dan Feng a brave warrior, what you have is the power of the High Elder that belongs to you. The power of life that can reforge the Arbor Seal and the vitality.
In that case, we should head back to the healer's market. Naya?
Now that the seal is repaired, my fares on the Xianzhou have drawn to...
Are you planning on staying on the Luofu? The banishment decree has been revoked, and the...
As a nameless...
Ah.
Good morning! Is work going well today, Master Diviner?
I am extremely busy of late. If you have something to... You were about to say something along the lines of, how did you know I wanted to ask something? But then you remembered who you were talking to and decided not to bother, correct? Of course. I run a dozen hexagrams before I even get around to breakfast. Today's divinations threw up some unexpected complications. The hexagrammatic position was facilitating between the water and heaven trigrams. The matrix of prescience gave the following interpretation. You will have
ultimately auspicious. Wow, sounds pretty good to me. You know, I see you've been using the matrix of prescience to divine into Kafka's...
I see. You wish to use the matrix to relive the past and awaken parts of your memory?
I knew it. Things are...
Who said that? I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was viable in principle. I feel I must explain in detail the principles behind the divination. The matrix of prescience does not allow one to remember anything. It merely collects data in order to infer past events, just as Realm-Keeping Commission officers collect forensic evidence to recreate the scene of a crime. Miss March's predicament is very different from Kafka's situation, because she doesn't remember what happened. I am no medical professional, but fortunately I'm very fond of reading.
Who would do such a horrible...
Why don't we try using the matrix of prescience to determine which Let's begin then by preparing the requisite inference. When you're ready, come and find...
The diviner said I need to provide something from my past experiences. What should it be? How about a Xianzhou souvenir?
So, have you acquired something from your past?
I've got lots. It's just... proof that I boarded the express.
Memories from the Astral Express? Something related to your work.
So shiny and pretty. They've got loads of...
I can understand the...
One of my fondest memories...
No comments. Is that it? Miss March, are you not able to provide possessions from...
before I lost my memory? So, something I don't
It may be strange to you, but to infer the past, I need materials that were
From before the memory... I'm sorry, Master Diviner. When Himiko found me in the ice, I was stark naked, like a newborn baby. And before you ask, no, I don't have any of that ice lying around. It melted away not long after I was rescued. Oh yeah! You sure are a...
It should indeed. I'll have someone play... The Matrix has clear diagnostic. Please be prepared. Not all memories are suitable for reawakening. If you're not ready, we can pause...
I'm okay. Let's...
Very well. I will soon connect. If you reach a block in your memory, the Matrix will use the data...
Got it.
I'm sorry. That would be highly inadvisable. In other words, inside the... Don't worry. Let's begin.
You won't get away. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Gotta stop the bleeding. Okay, you've got a lot of nerve. Turn it up. Lance forward! Keep up! You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
You won't get away. Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it! A lot of nerve. Stop the bleeding. You won't get away. Let's rock.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Fight it, or rock with it! Here to cash. Keep up! You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away. Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's rock! Lance forward!
One step closer to the stars.
May we proceed? The Matrix of Prescience has reconstructed your past. Before you is a space generated from the memories and items you provided as raw material. Are you okay, Miss March?
I'm good. Everything seems normal.
You have a strong constitution. Most individuals feel
I must be seeing things. Why are there two Fushens here?
Your eyes are working just fine. One of the Fushwens is a projection of me which allows us to communicate with each other at all times.
What experience is this? It looks like the healer's market.
Unless I'm mistaken, this must be the time we broke into the alchemy.
Really? That can't be right. I remember there were lots of Cloud Knights.
Well, this is just a Matrix inference, remember? Distortions are possible. Try communicating with the Fushwen you see over there. We should...
Miss Fushuen.
Wrong, Fushuen.
Miss Fushuen.
If we want to resolve the stellar, nobody could have foreseen the catalyzed.
What the heck is she talking? It would appear. No.
Despite the obvious distortion.
It's.
Forget it. If the inferred experience.
This is getting.
Draw your bow and fire an arrow. Together as one. Human creations.
I'm okay.
Turn it up.
Keep up. Lance forward.
That freaked me out. I don't like people suddenly. I don't have to fight all of them, right?
Easy peasy. The interference factor creating the distortion here should only have.
So I have to pick someone and clear them of.
Exactly. My projection will disappear for the moment so as to not cloud.
You're the best, man.
I hope the best for.
The person present who shouldn't be. Who could that be?
Roll up, roll up!
Miss Ting Yoon.
The past is in the.
General, hello. General? General Jing. What's his deal?
This is clearly your subconscious projecting onto the general.
I remember now. The general wasn't there when we broke into the
March 7th. Are you not satisfied with your life as it is? Then why are you obsessing over
human creations?
Not a scratch.
Turn it up.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Keep up.
I think something bit me.
Lance forward.
I know what this is. It's a
Looks like part of one experience has infiltrated.
foreign object. That sounds like a.
No. I make contact with the object. Bellabog. I've seen there are many similar stars.
Yeah. Bellabog, come on, Master Diviner. Is touching.
It's okay. This is.
Well, I was.
Enough of that.
Hey, don't pull on my hand. What the actual?
I said that if something hasn't injured, so this is Bellabog.
It's freezing. What?
On the Lofu, you and I have shared experience.
Yeah.
Oh, Miss March, I have one more thing to ask.
What?
Sometimes people forget extreme memories, but perhaps you didn't notice. But in your memories of the Lofu, everyone you met was either hinting, or I believe this is most likely your subconscious communicating with you directly. Though, of course...
Am I really that important to someone?
And yet, I say this to say one thing.
said external for...
Very well.
This memory should be from the first day we arrived in Belobog. By the second day...
Miss March 7th. Welcome to the...
Why would hotel security need to be armed to the...
No. Japard is the captain of the Silver Maid...
It isn't so surprising.
Excuse me, Miss March. Do you need anything? If there's also, allow me to remind you. You cannot change the past. The future is all...
that actually does...
Welcome to the Sampa Hotel, Miss. The Sampa Hotel used to be called the Goethe Hotel. Luckily, the high-quality... I should mention, the Sampa Hotel's new slogan is, "Don't think about the past."
This girl seems quite trustworthy.
That's just the work of my subconscious mind.
The tea service at Goethe Hotel, Whale Tide Spring.
My brain must be filling in the blanks. Probably because...
Bitter tea is good for... Bitter... There's an old saying in Belobog. These experiences...
Seems like my subconscious...
I'm not sure you're conscious,
I'm not denying... Long time no see, Zila.
March? Long time no see. The Express never looked back. It headed straight for the March. Don't dwell on the past. It won't...
God.
These warnings are ongoing. The situation...
It sure is. Let's...
Miss March! Long time no... Was Goethe Hotel. And before you get the wrong idea, there was zero trickery. You see, Goethe and I chose to face the future.
This blue-haired fellow has an air of deceit about him.
You don't need a jade abacus to get a feel.
Miss March 7th?
Why would hotel...
No.
It isn't so surprising.
Excuse me, Miss Also...
that act...
Welcome to the Sampa Hotel. Luckily, I should mention...
This girl's...
that's just the...
What an X, much like the... The force that...
Do you have...
Rest easy.
Phew, finally. Long time no see.
March? The Express. March.
These warnings...
It sure is. I remember which me...
In which case,
we... Seems like...
It's not...
An answer is not...
I understand.
Human creations!
Turn it up! Not a scratch. Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
What's this? Let me see.
Seems like this must be the...
Shame we didn't get to see.
Well, wait, let's move on to the next...
So long.
I'll take a monitor over...
March, wake up.
Huh?
Fustren? Who's that? And there's notes... Come with me. Asta said that the Stellaron is stored in that room up ahead. And I'm guessing the Legion might also be interested in its whereabouts.
I know that Dane Хэн, we're Master Diviner. What am I gonna do?
March, I'm getting more and more evidence that your memories...
Looks like I'll have to do it.
March, have you forgot you were severe?
My bow?
March 7th, after being... Because she had... March 7th.
Could it be?
March. Why do you in the moment explore?
Enough! You're not her! She would never... I don't care who...
Human creations!
Turn it up! Lance forward!
creations!
Let's rock!
Weren't there coordinates sent out from the space station? Weak heartbeat and pulse. March.
This is the first time we... Who are you? I don't remember you.
I am a messenger of the Garden of Recollection. Miss March, leave the Matrix of Prescience and return to reality. The past is not worth exploring. It will only hurt you.
You're the one who needs to leave. I'm not letting...
The Garden of Recollection? Did the Glow Swader send you? Are you the one meddling with my observations? What do you want with this girl? No matter the nature of your intentions, stealing others' memories like this, deceiving them, blinding them, I cannot allow that to...
You leave me no choice.
Miss March, this might feel uncomfortable, but I'm going to enter your memory world and help you clear out any obstacles. Human creations!
Keep up! Turn it up!
Yin and yang!
Lance forward!
No matter.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Yin and yang!
Lance forward!
Together as one! Human creations!
Turn it up! Not a scratch. Keep up! Lance forward! Turn it up!
Converge and awaken! No matter. Deep breath!
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Human creations!
Let's rock!
Here, try this! Together as one!
Lance forward!
Human creations!
Turn it up! Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it! Lance forward!
Converge and awaken!
Turn it up!
Deep breath!
can fight it, or rock with it!
Here, try this! I think something big. Converge and awaken. Human creations.
Keep up! Lance forward!
Thanks for your help, Miss Fushwan.
I promised I'd watch over you. Besides, I've been blessed by the Wisdom Walker. I will never tolerate efforts to impede the truth.
That person said she was a messenger. The Garden of...
Many members of the Garden have their own agenda. It's impossible to confirm anything. This is the Astral Express, no? It would seem that you're nearing the sword. Do you remember where it was exactly?
They set the ice down in one of the passenger cars.
Then let's pass through this carriage.
Dань Хэн, let's crack open this ice block. Perhaps we can...
Be careful not to harm her.
I've got this. Pom-pom. Go.
Going, gone!
This must be when the crew first found me. What's going on? How come we're back at the start?
It's the messenger. She's interfered.
Don't look back. Keep going forward. Don't look back. Keep going forward.
It seemed like that kid was trapped. The crystals show at least.
Of course, I hope we can take her in, but... Now...
The Astral Express!
Thanks.
Stop worrying so much. Pom-pom will say it.
Everyone agreed to take you in. Miko said that your vitals were all stable.
The Interferer has been thwarting your progress this whole time. Maybe the only way for you to find your past is to take...
Don't look back.
As soon as you open this door, the Matrix of Press whenever you're ready.
Is this my room? I didn't get a chance to tidy up. Don't judge.
This is your room? That block of ice in the center. Has it always been there?
Ice?
This must be the foreign object. Looks like our exploration has reached its final stage. I will confirm one.
Yes. I'm... Master Diviner?
She is busy running the Matrix of Prescience Ultima.
You again? What I do with my past is none of your business. Why do you have to make things so difficult?
Please, trust the Garden of Recollection. Everything I'm doing is for your protection.
You don't protect people by imprison.
If you are truly set on learning about your past, I'll show you the origin that you seek. I hope that you will refrain from exploring any further than this. Trust me when I say, nothing good can come of it. There it is, your origin. Your life unfolds from this point on, full of unique experiences and adventure. What happened prior is meaningless to you. The value of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the eagle returns from an unsuccessful hunt. The sailor avoids the course they know to be dangerous. And you, my child, should come to learn that the past is just an illusion. But your experiences now will be remembered forever. It is time to say goodbye. Here, a parting gift for you.
Wait! Hold on! Miss Fushuen, why did the simulation just cut off like that? I'm fine. Just a little lightheaded is all.
And the Matrix of Prescience stopped at precisely the same moment. March, I lost sight of you once you touched that block of ice. What happened?
It's kinda hard to explain.
So, that mysterious girl was really a messenger of the Glow Swather?
Glow Swather? You mean Fuli the Remembrance?
No, it's too early to draw such a conclusion. All I can say is that it was very likely an Aeon that sealed away your memories. But not when the messenger spoke of protection. Perhaps she meant the following. By sealing away your memories, the Glow Swather wasn't attempting to harm you, but to shield you from the memories themselves.
It's not so bad. At least I know it has to do with the Garden of Recollection, right?
It seems like retrieving memories is beyond the operational spectrum of the Matrix of Prescience Ultima.
That's all right. You've helped me so much already, Master Diviner. I owe you a big one.
If you'll excuse me, I must organize an inspection of the Matrix.
We'll leave you to it then. Run. If we broke something, there'll be a huge bill. Huh? I just found this in my pocket. Looks like a light cone. My origin, huh? Well, jumping through all those hoops in the I'll have to find time to thank Miss Fushuen. Hey, did you hear about our next stop? It's a world called Penacony. I hear it's a beautiful dream. But Pom-Pom said the banquet we were invited to is still a little ways off. Huh? Is that my phone? Must be the group chat. Hung. He can't just ignore Bronya. Let's go to his room and talk to him. Don Hung! Bronya just sent all of us a message. Did you see?
Yes, I saw.
Then why didn't you reply?
I'm sorry. I'm just not in the mood for idle chat.
Don, I'm the one who should be sorry. I was being too pushy. You're right. You went through a lot on this.
No thanks. It's great that Belobog is able to host a celebration.
Okay. Rest up.
I'll be...
He won't budge, huh? Looks like it's just the two of us then. Pity. He's gonna miss out. We never get... I know, but it's still a shame. If only Himeko could come with... maybe not. At his age, he might not... Why don't we go ask Himeko to tech? You've been on the express for...
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face.
Himeko! There's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guard. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so, I mean, considering how you helped us out with Cocolia, I'm sure Bronya would be happy to see you.
So that... Thanks for the invite, but I'm afraid my hands are full right now. Please, make the most of the festivities. You've earned it.
Navigators really do have their plate. Let me go pack some stuff for the trip first. So, what do you think about my new dress? Pretty neat, right? It's been sitting in my wardrobe collecting dust for far too long. This kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit. Let's just pretend I never said anything. Pajamas, hot water bottle. Wow, that was fast. You do seem to travel light. But I was just taking a look at Mr. Yang's records, and it seems like Eurillo 6's average temperature has warmed up quite a bit. I wouldn't call it livable just yet, but things are looking ready to go. Belobog?
Belobog. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Oh, Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? Oh, one thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right? Come on, Belobog. Don't let me do... wait a sec. That person over there, that doesn't look like a Silvermane Guard uniform. All in black. Surely they're not... That's what I'd like to know. There's only one way to find out. Hi! Do you work for the Interastral Peace Corporation? Or...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
Take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more Oh, right! We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless. I heard that Eurilo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely you 2 aren't...
Huh? Jeez, can you...
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be your lucky day, huh, Numby?
Wow, Miss Topaz. You're really young for an IPC
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever business is...
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the Express cruise. Aside from the business, Branya moves fast. The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right?
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Wanna come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic... Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number. What? As if anyone would ever believe...
You 2 make a cute pair. Anyway, I'd bet...
The universe is huge! Yet we somehow stumbled... Come on, let's head into the city! Wow! There are people everywhere! Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event! The food! Come on, keep up! Is that Payla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
Next, I'll be introducing the history of the Belobog's History and Culture Museum. Was founded so hungry. We should... It was built... Guess what? I heard there's gonna be a Silvermane adventure camp opening in the... Also, those who sacrificed their lives in the war... Miss Payla, Peter's... Enough. From now on, no whispering aloud. If you don't want to have any homework later... Sorry, Miss... That's better.
Oh, I never knew Payla had a strict side. Hang on a sec. Isn't that Wallace up ahead? Looks like he's finally made some friends.
Robert, why don't you tell I'm selling cultural relics and impersonating silver...
Well, it was all...
Ah, I remember. Your uncle is Minister... You're shameless, Norbert.
Do you think I wanted to? Get off my back, will you? I had to deal with hardened criminals.
Looks like things are getting heated. about to start.
Woo! Thanks, everyone! Hope you're ready for... Heartbeats will...
Phew. Who'd have thought just to say? I think we should... Or we could go check out some other fun...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Bronya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurilo 6 wants to rebuild its connections with the rest of the galaxy, your credit record with the IPC will be of great importance.
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz. I'll require some time to consider my next course of...
Naturally. However, while you're deliberating, my colleagues will need to carry out some operations in Belobog. I hope that you're I'm sorry our business got in the way of a reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright, Bronya? I didn't know Miss Topaz was so...
It's good to see you two again. Welcome back to Belobog. I'd planned a special reception, but I had to deal with an unexpected guest. The lady you just witnessed, she claims to represent... There's no need to keep either of you in the dark. To tell the truth, I have too much weighing on my mind right now to even think about the Saltworm Festival. Since you've already made her acquaintance, I needn't explain who she is. I'm sure you've heard pieces of Belobog's history the first time you visited. The Legion's invasion 700 years ago. It seems that much of Belobog's history from that time was buried deep beneath the snow. Those memories were lost and weren't passed down to the subsequent generations of Topaz shared with me the story of the Stellaron's descent upon Eurilo 6. How the original outsiders stationed here foresaw the impending disaster and chose to leave in large numbers. Among those outsiders were several investors from the Interastral Peace Corporation. Before they departed, they did something noteworthy. They sought out architects who refused to leave, those who insisted on defending their homes. The IPC provided these architects with significant funds to aid them against the coming disaster. It was with those funds that Belobog was able to construct its immense walls. Even the initial funding for the development of the first batch of automatons was drawn from the same pool.
Wow, that's a pretty incredible story. So, does that mean Topaz's business here is to collect a debt from Belobog?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
That's ridiculous! And what's with the timing? What took them so long to get here? If it wasn't for us eliminating the Stellaron, they'd have nothing to collect. It's obvious.
According to her account, the repayment period agreed upon by the architects and the IPC investors was 280 years. However, less than a century after the loan was taken out, the connection between Eurilo 6 and the rest of the galaxy was... The IPC deemed that the disaster had caused irreparable damage, and that there was no civilization left to reclaim the debt from. As such, they considered that it wasn't until the Stellaron crisis was resolved that the IPC discovered that Belobog...
And that's when they sent Topaz over to...
And...
astronomical amount. I don't even know how to read. Before you both arrived, Topaz warned me that if the payments were delayed, the IPC would give...
Oh, I had no idea things were like this. Here I was thinking Yeah, we have to help Bronya out. The IPC is too big and powerful.
You seem to have a deeper knowledge of the Interastral Peace Corporation than I do. But if the records are accurate, and they truly have a presence throughout the galaxy, the IPC... I'm glad you're both here. And now, I must ask you and the Astral Express for help. Do you think you could persuade Topaz to...
Have no fear, Bronya. When a friend's in need, the Nameless will always be at their side. Yeah, after...
Thank you so much, both of you. While you're out looking for Topaz, I'll see if I can think of a strategy to deal...
Oh, hey! I just remembered we might as well just be direct and ask her...
It's you two again. Oh, did my smart reply function tell you where I was? What do you make of this painting? It portrays a certain kind of... it's as if the artist had... Not at all. The express has, I suppose, what I'm trying to say.
Sorry for crashing your artist...
No? The collapse...
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. This way. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough.
Miss Topaz, Bronya's already told us about Bella...
Oh. So, how can I help?
We, help me out. Hey, nobody... We're actually...
I understand. From your point of view, I can see how unreasonable. However, you must understand that debt collection is a big... I appreciate each case has its difficulties. The Strategic Investment Department is well versed in handling such situations, but Eurillo 6 has far exceeded the allotted repayment period. I'm afraid milder solutions aren't... Oops! Almost gave away trade secrets there, didn't I? The exhibits here are pretty ordinary. I estimate they're probably not worth much.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow! Look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so white and fluffy. I absolutely adore them. Come to think of it.
So, Miss Topaz, Bronya invested so much just to make this
What do you... No matter what solutions we propose...
So you're saying there's nothing to...
Don't worry yourself too much. The Supreme Guardian... But, to answer your question directly, it'd take a miracle. I'll complete the Eurillo 6 project.
This isn't going as planned.
I wouldn't waste too much energy on this matter. Why not make the most of the festive act? Oh, looks like one of my colleagues is after me.
So, what now? We spent ages trying to... You sure? I guess Miss Topaz is just doing her job. All these vested interests. So hard to undo any of it. Did someone send you a message? Seriously? Again? I guess complaining.
Fancy a coffee?
Sela!
Hey! Am I glad to see... It's bad. Really bad. Their weapons and automatons are... Nobody's been seriously hurt. But a few Wildfire members... You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. What's the matter?
What's going on inside?
A few miners made it out earlier. They look pretty panicked. They said these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation. Whatever that means. Who?
We were just talking to her in the museum.
The person you're talking about. Potaz, Pazto, whatever her name is, she can wait. Hey, you two! Cat got your
You guys must be exhausted. What's their
You two were talking to the director in the snow plains.
So it's you! Do you even know who you're talking to?
I can't let you pass. My team leader said that if anyone gets through, I'll lose 6 months of
Team leader?
Shut up!
IP, no need to waste her breath on this idiot.
Turn it up!
You've got a lot of nerve.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
You won't get away. That's it.
17 rounds of interviews and the...
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's set off. Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Hello, it's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And
hello, Miss.
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with
Clara, go inside.
Huh? But if you...
She is not a guest. Neither is she of Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who'd have thought that such a strong bond could exist between a giant robot and a little...
You bear the insignia of the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Straight to the point, huh? Eurillo 6. Are robots familiar with that term? No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless, nor any power in the game. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to...
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. Or to be more precise, source code that is able to take I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last 700 years utilize the underlying systems created by the IPC. I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. I'll convince them that Eurilo 6 has a place in the companies, but first, I need a guide to show me where these automatons are buried.
I understand. Your long-term interests, what are your intentions for the people?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make them accept this fact, using a...
I understand.
Oh, so you're not as stubborn.
The future you speak of is beyond my computational range, but my emotional analysis indicates that you are indeed. Additionally, calculations indicate a 96.4% probability of compliance through 4.
Your calculations are here's to our future cooperation. If you...
All the miners here.
Well, the situation here...
Hey, check it out! Isn't that Topaz's little...
What? Isn't that the...
The IPC are all about their sci-fi story. Sounds like you two are getting along. Seriously?
Look, you guys.
Looks like they want to find their master.
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking to you. What do you guys store?
No, I really don't know.
This place is fit.
Those cowards!
Keep up!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Looks like Numpy's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! That big guy down there!
We'll see.
Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, you're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here?
All local. The IPC is currently conducting asset evaluation work.
Don't lie to us! You seized the mine by force for your... I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
Ah, and who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our jurisdiction. You know, Topaz, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department has no obligation to talk to any cases where debtors fail to repay within a set time frame. The IPC reserves the right to skip negotiations and take over all assets.
You know, it's funny how the rules always seem to work in your favor, don't you think? This world's been hanging by a...
Don't blame me. I'm simply following orders.
Save your breath, March. I never... Didn't you claim the IPC was all-powerful? Well, now...
If I knew things were gonna get this heated, I'd have applied for overtime. Anyway, since you seem intent on some...
I think something bit me.
You can fight it, or rock with it! Keep up!
Gotta stop bleeding.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Turn it up!
Okay.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Not bad.
Gotta stop bleeding.
Here, try this! Turn it up!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
You won't get away.
Keep up! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Not bad.
Turn it up!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Lamp forward!
Deep breath.
Let's rock! You can fight it, or rock with it!
You got a lot of nerve.
I think something bit me.
Keep up!
Not bad.
Lamp forward!
You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Let's rock! You can fight it, or rock with it!
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Who are you people? Not even our tech can take you down.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Phantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it!
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%.
60%? We're done for. Attention all personnel. Evacuate the mine immediately. Erase all traces of your presence.
So, are we all good here?
Yeah. Just so, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or
it's a long...
Why did this mess have to happen?
Oh, looks like we've got a message. I get the feeling Bronya's worried about something. Are you coming with us?
Go on without me. I Bronya messaged you, which means she thinks you can help.
Got it, Zila. Come on, to Klipos?
These guys don't look like thieves.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further, Miss Topaz.
Bellabug might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Bronya.
I'm fine. I just... They're moving quickly. Bellabog's silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order still that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again?
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. Look. The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Bronya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, my home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increased. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migrate. Finally, one fateful day, the IPC arrived on my home planet. 2 years after signing the contract, The dark clouds and haze disappeared, and people began to take off. When I was finally old enough, I officially became a member of the Strategic Investment Department. I am writing to you, Miss Branya, with the genuine desire. I know freedom is precious to people, but in reality, there are things of much greater value. How many generations of Belabogians will it take to embrace the stars again without assistance? Who can guarantee that every future Guardian will be as prudent and enlightened as you? How can you guarantee that a disaster? I have already negotiated the best possible deal for you. Once you sign this contract, all of Belobog's debts will be forgiven. In addition, I can understand that for you, this is an extremely difficult decision. But because of this, I believe that you will.
Her words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
She is a high-ranking member of the IPC, after all. She knows how to use words to her advantage. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult... This planet's fate. The civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen. It all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind, and it comforts...
Right! I don't think it's fair for you to carry the weight alone. Why not discuss it with others?
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the Overworld and the Underworld have... I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes,
We've got your back. We failed to convince Topaz.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need...
Careful now. Don't get...
We meet again. Uh-oh. That look on your... sounds serious. Really?
I wish it were made up. We don't have much time, Pela.
Wait. You're telling me I have to make this huge decision on... Okay. If it were up to me, I'd probably... I've looked at some of the climate reports, and based on the data I've seen, and that's assuming no other disasters occur, if the IPC is able to bring building a better world for future generations...
I see. So, thanks for your input.
Well, look who we have here! Uh-oh, sounds like something serious. What? How is that possible?
Serval, what...
It's okay. I've thought it through.
What? Hold...
Surprised? Signing this contract would mean we no longer have to worry about... As for working for the company... You know, I've always longed...
I see. Thanks for your input.
Is that the Trailblazers? It's been pretty hectic in this... You need my opinion? So that's who they are. The Madam Guardian must be under a lot of pressure.
We're here to gather
Why, I'd refuse the contract, of course. There is no... Just look at them. Arrogant, stomping around here, faced with this sort of coercion. You must warn the Madam Guardian.
A soldier's perspective is always valuable. Thanks for your input. Did we miss anyone in the overworld? From what I've gathered, it's...
Fancy a coffee? What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little out of the blue.
No stress, Nat.
I've thought about it, and... well, if I were Branya, I won't deny the offer on the table is a very tempting one. And if we refuse, Belobog will not only have the burden of a huge debt, even so, a quote I read back in school came to me just now. Those who are willing to give up freedom for security, living in the underworld has taught me that this phrase is true. I'd rather
Wow. That another vote for the against pile. Thanks for your...
None other than... but I can... let me guess. Well, ask away. I see. That's a tricky situation.
Mr. Oleg.
Want to hear the truth? I'm afraid, great. If this IPC does indeed possess the magic, have you considered the opposite? What worries me the most is how...
Huh. I guess I never looked at it from that. Thank you for your thoughts, Miss...
Miss March, big sister.
Hey there, Clara.
Mr. Sparrow,
What?
I'm not sure.
What now? True. Don Hung's always...
Huh? Miss March.
It's all right, Clara.
I think if we have it because... when I was playing with Hook, the moles, and the other kids, we talked about our dreams. Everyone has different dreams. If we accept Miss Topaz's offer, then doesn't that mean our dreams will never come true? Just taking away people's dreams like that. I don't know. It feels wrong.
You're right. Children see the world as a place where anything is possible. Just the thought of our lives being predestined from birth makes me shiver. Thanks, Clara. Your thoughts mean a lot to us. All that running around has worn me out. So, the final conclusion is... the votes are completely even. I don't know what to do. Oh, right! She's probably still...
Back so Are you feeling all right? I can tell from your tone that this isn't gonna be a lighthearted... I think I get it. At first...
Yeah, you didn't think the...
Right.
As it stands...
In that case...
What?
I thought about it. This responsibility, no matter the choice she makes, She has far greater foresight than I do. The vote is tied. If I were to give you my view, I'll respect whatever decision she makes, but...
Understood, Zila. It's times like these that a leader...
Right. It's Bronny. If she asks you, just let her know my reasoning.
Well, it's all... Right? I'm glad... the time is...
Fancy a coffee?
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. What?
March, you're back. So?
We talked to people in both the overworld...
I see. What was Zila's... I should have known.
Did you come to a conclusion with the ministers?
It's pretty much the same situation here. Neither time has come to make a decision.
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's the real...
Miss Himeko, from the Astral Express? It's an honor. If we had known of your arrival beforehand, the architects would have given you a proper welcome.
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the relevant intel. I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guard.
Information? Please, tell me.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of... But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries, according to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the overall average across all IPC projects. The success rate of projects personally handled by Topaz is above 80%. She's undoubtedly one of the most... I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities, to light. I think it's only fair that you know all the facts. Ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss Himeko. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader,
now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astral friends, I have an idea, but I need some time to rally all the residents in the city. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And
don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friend. Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard should be waiting for us. Here we go again. Back to...
Fancy a coffee?
The Supreme Guardian has briefed me on the ready to enter Rivet Town. Keep your guards up.
Destination reached.
Well, what do you look? But I don't see any mech or weapons.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formation.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here?
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are true.
I would like to ask you a question.
You're awful polite for a big...
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed.
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. On the surface, things may appear to be getting better since a looming crisis can often lie...
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have any...
Emotional readings indicate that your response is sincere and accurate, while my opinion on the future of this planet may differ from yours.
Huh. If only my colleagues... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing to do.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town.
The IPC so...
You're right, Miss Himiko. We'll be using the I'll explain later. Let's...
Look, down there!
Keep noise to a minimum, everyone. It's time to deploy the atom. Are you ready? Use the... Remember, try to avoid being noticed.
I said peak detected.
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before.
Correct. The exterior is similar to the Grizzly. Hopefully the automaton still... Are you ready? You remember, try... To be honest, I didn't think it would be so powerful. This is the road that Topaz took.
Let's find her.
Ah, this time.
Mr. Svarog?
Greetings, outsiders. System functions are normal. Such a result would be Topaz is ahead. From her perspective, the only way to preserve Violet is unlikely. I still
Unlikely potential?
Don't worry, March. The Express never pursues conflict as a first means.
Himiko's right. Why would Topaz come here? Is she looking for something?
It's possible. Many mysteries lurk beneath the surface of this world.
Oh, hey there, slowpokes. I was starting to think you weren't gonna show up. This lady next to Miss March looks oddly familiar.
Pleasure to meet you, Miss Topaz. I'm Himiko.
Oh, wow! I remember now. The illustrious Miss Himiko. Some of my colleagues dream about meeting you. Of course! The Nameless have quite the reputation.
I'm pleased to see how well everyone's been getting along. Topaz, based on your greeting, I presume...
Of course! The deadline has already passed, but Branya still hasn't signed the contract. I think I can guess what's holding her back.
Please, don't misunderstand us, Miss Topaz. We have no intention of opposing the IPC or its board of directors. But with standing idly by and watching them sign an unfair contract goes against everything the Nameless are about.
Miss Himiko, sorry for interrupting.
We needn't waste our time, March. She made her decision.
There's no fooling the... You're absolutely right. Differing views don't necessarily mean one person is right and the other is wrong. However, to keep things moving...
Huh? What do you mean?
My superiors have granted me the approval I need. There are so many eager faces. Approval to launch an attack on the members of the Astral Express.
The best kept secret to getting something over the line? Always be ready to turn the tables. Go, Numby. Projects under my wing have no room for error.
Not a scratch. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it. You won't get away. Not bad. Keep up. You won't get away. That's it. Lance forward. You won't get away.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Barely felt it. Turn it up. You can fight it or rock with it. Keep
never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Turn it up! You can fight it, or rock with it! Not bad. That's it. Deep breath. Not bad. Lance forward. You won't get away. Let's rock. Lance forward.
You won't get away. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Keep up. You can fight it, or rock with it. Turn it up.
Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Deep breath.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Okay. You can fight it, or rock with it.
Incredible. No wonder the Astral Express is so highly regarded. Finished warming up? Now it's my turn.
Stop! All of you, put down your weapons.
Branya! You're here just in time. Things were about to get out of control.
Supreme Guardian. I was starting to wonder whether you'd left the Express crew to fend for themselves.
I would never do such a thing. There was an...
More important?
Yes. I think you'll understand the significance once you see it. In short,
I need
help you? That's interesting. I was under the
I have read your letter word for word, Miss Topaz. And your childhood experience is true. Your hometown once experienced a similar catastrophe to Yorilo 6. So it's because of this empathy you have that I still hold out a glimmer of hope. Despite all that's happened, I hope we can still find common ground.
I have to admit, talking to you is always such a pleasure. I apologize for my behavior I admire your determination. Seeing as we've come this far, I've changed my mind. I'll hold off a little longer and see what you...
I understand. That's why I've been taking things one step at a time. Members of the Express, we'll need your help too.
What a dismal sight. This district. Have you been here before?
Kyle, sorry for the delay.
The path ahead is clear.
Excellent. Let's go.
What is this place? We've never been here before, right?
We've only recently discovered this domain. Let's keep... Look, the people of Belobog have not given up. I just want to give them a chance. Do you two recognize that broken down machine over there? I thought you might. Miss Topaz, I know you've done a lot of research into Belobog. I was wondering if there was any information on the...
Not at all. Which is why I find it so incredible. Such a massive feat of engineering, yet...
I may know the reason why. The engine of creation was constructed solely by the people of Belobog. The project was led by the first Supreme Guardian, Alyssa Rand. While warriors fought on the front lines,
So what you're saying is... the engine of creation was a weapon...
Yes, but not entirely. The engine of creation was commissioned for combat shortly after its completion, and played a significant role in the battles against that. Alyssa Rand had a long-term vision, one that nobody anticipated. For a long time, this feat was actually given a much grander purpose. To help the Belobogians rebuild their homeland and restore their world to its full...
Remarkable. A vision that would transcend both time and generations. Not to take away from the Supreme Guardian in front of me. She's quite the inspiring leader.
Thank you. But I didn't really do anything. All I did was bring the people of Belobog together and make them aware that our hard-earned freedom was under immense threat if we want to preserve this freedom. We must act and show those who doubt us that we, Belobog, have the outcome of our mobilization speaks for itself.
I must say, I didn't... I'll fight for this opportunity for you, Rania. I shouldn't have conflated your own circle. My world never had a resolute leader, so people gave up on the idea.
Then, are you willing to retract your previous decision? As for the debt, we'll find a way to gradually...
Unfortunately, the acquisition of Yorilo 6 is a strategic decision that's been approved by the IPC's top brass. Unless...
Don't worry, Miss Topaz. Myself and all of the nameless aboard the Astral Express.
Fantastic. That might just work. As I'll handle it.
Miss Topaz, you mentioned accountability.
Don't worry, it's nothing I can't handle. There are more important things than titles and ranks. Finding the best solution is what matters most. That's what they want to do, then so be it.
Thank you so much for all you've done. I never thought we'd drag the
rift. I wouldn't go that far. You could say he's
I'm glad we're able to discuss them. You all need some rest after everything you've been through. Miss Topaz.
I appreciate the offer, but it's been great getting to know you both.
Fancy a coffee?
I've been wondering, how did you figure out what was happening here on Belobog, Himeko?
March was looking forward to the Soul Warm Festival for ages. I never thought this trip would be so...
In light of the events that have transpired, we will be taking your rank will be demoted from P45 to P44 with corresponding adjustment to your basic salary. All bonuses for the current cycle will be revoked, including stock op. You will need to submit an additional report regarding this incident to Diamond. If you have any objections to this penalty, you may also file an appeal in writing.
I have no...
Understood. Is there anything else? If there are no further remarks...
Oh, you only got demoted one rank? Phew, you dodged a bullet there. Pretty big project to mess up on. Someone must be looking out. Oh, this voice changer is driving me crazy.
Let me turn it off.
Aventurine, why are you still on the line?
Hey, what's with the hostility? It's not like I'm your boss. Oh, wait. I guess...
Can I help you? If you've got something to say...
Oh, nothing important. Just checking in on you. I told you, Eurylos, in our line of work, having a kind heart can be more...
Anything else? If not, I'm hanging up.
Wait. Hold on a minute. Don't hang up. I get it. You're not in the mood for this conversation right now. While you were enjoying your playtime on Eurylos 6, Diamond was busy taking care of the head honcho of the Building Material Logistics Department. That's right. The renowned Teravan. Diamond's been a great help to both of us. Your antics on... Since you get the point, let's get down to business. I'm currently at Pierpoint.
Huh. And what prompted the mighty Aventurine to start collaborating?
Penacony. What else?
What?
That's right. Now that's the kind of...
Hold on a minute. Diamond picked you for this project?
I was expecting.
Honestly, who knows? The family has some pretty. But as we both know, the IPC does more than just business deals.
I'll get back to you later.
Seems like it's just one. I hope I made the right decision this time. This snow is mesmerizing.